Unrest is erupting in Iran as the regime continues a bloody crackdown on protesters. Human rights organizations report hundreds of demonstrators have been killed or arrested 3 weeks after protests over the country's economic crisis morphed into massive rallies against the nation's leaders. President Donald Trump is threatening to intervene to help establish peace, but Tehran has warned it will retaliate if that happens. Willie James Inman has more.
The president is weighing his options in Iran. Writing on Truth Social this weekend, Iran is looking at freedom, perhaps like never before. The USA stands ready to help.
I've made the statement very strongly that if they start killing people like they have in the past, we will get involved. We'll be hitting them very hard where it hurts. And that doesn't mean boots on the ground.
When asked this weekend if the shooting of protesters would be a red line for the president, a U.S. official said, quote, "Only Trump can determine what the red line is." Some lawmakers and supporters of the president want the U.S. to get involved.
The people don't want the Ayatollah in him anymore. I don't want him. If we can get rid of him, it'd be the best thing could ever happen.
Democratic Senator Tim Kaine told Face the Nation military action would embolden the Iranian regime.
U.S. military action would just bring back the painful history of the U.S. Toppling the Iranian prime minister back in the 1950s, and would give the regime the ability to blame their own failures on the United States.
The last major U.S. intervention was in June when the U.S. military bombed Iran's nuclear facilities. Now, the White House has not shared details about what a possible military strike in Iran would look like, but the U.S. military has a range of options, including cyber attacks.